Hello, welcome back to my channel, and today we're doing Arsenal Brighton. We are in for a long weekend. This is the first of 8 watch-alongs that we are doing this weekend alone. We are in for a long weekend. We start off with Arsenal against Brighton, which will kick off in just 2 minutes from now, but let me talk to chat for a bit first, yeah? And you're absolutely right, Dacilt. It looks so good. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed here. 300 subscribers. My goal for the end of the season is 1000. We are only just at the start of the season, and you're already at 300. With a bit of luck, I think we can get there. I think we can get to 1000 subscribers by the end of the season, with just a little bit of luck. So yes, let me respond to the chat. Actually, I'm just stretching over here, getting myself ready. But oh, I got a notification on my phone. Okay, I've already done this. I set. Does anyone else do this? You set like reminders in your phone, like to pop up with notifications, and then you do it without ever needing the notification, and then the notification comes up later. Anyhow, Brighton has the kick-off here. They are wearing yellow, not blue for some reason. I'll answer you in a second, Dacilt, but I'll wait here first for the kick-off so that I don't miss it this time. There you go, we are off to the first of, hallelujah, 8 watch-alongs in the next, well, today and tomorrow, in 2 days. And predictions. I think it will be a tough game here for Arsenal. I don't think it will be a walk in the park. But I do think they will win. So I will go with... Wait, is this at the Emirates? Wait, what? Is this at the Emirates? Is this game not... Is this game not in Brighton? Oh, this game is in the Emirates. Oh. Oh, I'm retarded. Okay. Let me change that. Let me change the scoreboard here as we start off. Yeah, it is at home. I thought it was at Brighton. Okay, that's gonna change my prediction. I think 2-0 for Arsenal. 2-0 for Arsenal. Yeah, I'm stupid. My apologies. I thought that this was at Brighton. I don't know. I was so sure about that. I don't know why. Anyhow, let me change the colors here on the scoreboard, and then we're off with the game. That's not quite right. There we go. That's better. And... well, yeah, Brighton is wearing yellow too today. I don't like this yellow color from Brighton. I think it's a bit ugly. It generally looks like their kit got pissed on. I think it's a very ugly kit, but well, it's Brighton's choice to wear that, I suppose. Same with the Man City kit. Well, not exactly the same, but the new Man City kit, I also, the home kit, I find it a bit ugly. I feel like the black doesn't really fit well with the blue. I don't know, I don't like the kit. This Arsenal kit is also kind of mid, to be honest. Kits this season are really bad. The Barcelona kit doesn't look good. The Real Madrid kit is very meh. Why do all these big teams have terrible kits this season? Even the Club Brugge kit I don't like that much this season. I like the kit from last season a lot more. Anyhow, Arsenal have the ball here. And the ball is with Saliba now. They apparently have Timber playing here. I just noticed that Timber is on the pitch. Timber, I'm not quite sure about him. Let's see if he drops any stinkers here or not. Long ball by Saka here, looking for Havertz, who almost got onto that ball actually. Trossard is starting though, which is good for Arsenal. Trossard is a proper baller. Brighton now on the ball. Now long ball by Brighton. Arsenal have it back, but Brighton straight back in control. And Brighton going backwards now. With Hisselwood. Now Dunk. Ciao Pedro. And now onto the left here with the Dunk again. We're stepping up into this left back position. Mitoma trying to play the ball around with Pedro, who walks it over the touchline. That's a bit poor from him. Now throw and taken backwards by Arsenal. Oh, sorry, by Brighton. Welbeck dagger, we will be there. I mean, Welbeck, I don't know, I think Welbeck is a bit overrated. You're more likely to see a Mitoma or a Minte dagger, I believe. And even Minte, I don't think he's good. Minte, the last game I watched from Brighton, he was decent, but I think that's an above average performance from Minte. I think his usual performances are a bit below that. But we'll see, I suppose. He is at a new team. So we'll see what Minte does here. As Saliba holds onto the ball now. White. And now Saliba again. Ball onto the left here with Julian Timber. And he goes all the way back to Saliba. Saliba into White. Who is dispossessed here by João Pedro. João Pedro now can cross it. Ah, that's a poor pass. They are very lucky there, Arsenal. If you do that against Man City, they go down and score. Now Saka on the ball. Moves the ball backwards. Long ball forwards and now a throw in. Throw in for Arsenal. I think Havertz was the last to get a touch on that though. Yet they have given it to Brighton, but Havertz was trying to take the throw in anyways. They ran out of kit ideas this season. Yeah, clearly, because if I'm being honest here, Tottenham's kit is, I mean, it's always the same. Arsenal going forward here now, Odegaard into Trossard. But the kits by most big teams are ugly this season. Like, actually ugly. This Arsenal kit is decent. Like, it's better than a Man City's kit, I think. The new Man City kit, obviously I'm wearing a fake because I'm broke, but the new Man City kit with like the black thingy, it's like the black collar and black, whatever you call this on your arm in English, I think that's ugly. I think it's proper ugly. Club Brugge has a very similar like retro style, just so ugly. So ugly. Now Brighton trying not to lose the ball here with Hisselwood. João Pedro tries to hold on to the ball, loses it. Saka pulls down, that will be a free kick. That will be a free kick to Arsenal in a dangerous position. And what is Hisselwood doing there? That was done by Hisselwood. He has been terrible at the start of this game here, at the first 6 minutes. He's just been giving ball away and stuff. Anyhow, free kick now for Arsenal at this rather dangerous position. Hello, hello, how are you doing, man? Tomorrow Club Brugge, zegt Club Brugge. Free kick here for Arsenal, Saka will take it. This type of set pieces is why Arsenal really needs a proper striker. Like Ivan Toney. If they got Ivan Toney... Like, how mental is it that Ivan Toney has gone to Saudi? He was a proper baller. Odegaard is standing short here. Won't be surprised if they try to go into him. That's a terrible free kick. Arsenal hold on to the ball though. Now Saka on the ball again on the right. Gives it to Odegaard. Odegaard chips it over. It's a decent ball. Partey straight at the goalkeeper. And Brighton will hold on to the ball here. Now it's for the Bruggen. Verbruggen is like the most basic name that you can have. Like, if you are Dutch, the chance that your name is Verbruggen is like 20% or something. Good, good. And looks like it's gonna be a free kick here for Brighton. There's somebody in the stadium that they are focusing the camera on. I have no idea who that is, I'll be honest. Now Brighton, ball forwards. It's not a good ball forwards. It will be a throw in here. Now for the Brighton, must have taken a deflection somewhere. And Veldman now with the throw in. Ball all the way back to Van Hekke. Van Hekke into Dunk. And Hinselwood wants the ball. But it's a long ball forwards by Dunk. Looking for Minte here, but ball doesn't quite come on. And now trying to go forwards. Genk 1-0 Westerlo. Yes. And that also foul by Milner. It will be a free kick now for Arsenal in their own half. Yet they keep focusing on this guy in the stadium. I have no idea who that is. Long ball forward saved by Arsenal. Saka on the ball. Into Odegaard. Odegaard tries to chip it in. Headed away. And now Arsenal will move the ball back. Is that Sterling? No, I don't think that's Sterling. If that is Sterling, then man has aged. I don't think that's Sterling, my guy. I don't think that's Sterling. Doesn't look like Sterling. Then again, I've hardly watched Chelsea, so I won't really know what Sterling looks like now. Last time I've really seen him is Man City Chelsea. Because that's the only times I watch Chelsea. Now Arsenal moving the ball backwards here. Ball into Saliba. And so slow hit from Arsenal, always the same. Odegaard now. They need to move the ball more to Trossard. Get the ball to Trossard and he will cook. Then again, I do want Arsenal to lose here, so give Welbeck the ball. Give Welbeck the ball. Long ball hit on to Saka. Yeah, I know. And Saka does that very well here. Tries to get the ball into Havertz. Now shot by Ben White. Appeals for handball here, and I don't think they'll give it though. Bart is also such a basic name. I don't think that's a handball. Oh, that's difficult. It's shot straight at him, so his hands are by his body, but it sticks out a little bit. I don't think that's a handball, but we've seen them given, so like this is something you should do in Belgium or the Netherlands. It's all the same, yeah? Or like Flanders and the Netherlands. Go to a municipality house or city, like, what do you call it? Like the city house, I don't know what the English word is. And ask for the Bart. Everybody there is named Bart, I promise you. Now, corner taken here by Arsenal. And defended well by... What is this guy popping off for here? Saliba is popping off for something. I think he's asking for the handball again. Let's see that on replay. I think he wants a corner actually. I don't know if that's a corner or not. Arsenal on the ball now with Saliba. Going sideways here into Timber, who I forgot existed. And still on the ball though, Timber. Now he's dispossessed. Now Brighton can go forward. João Pedro tries to find Baleba. Will Arsenal win today? I reckon so. But they've not played very well here in the start. Neither have Brighton, to be fair. It's been a bit of a poor start. Baleba, I don't know what I think of Baleba. I've never seen him play before. This is the first time I'm watching him. So, yeah, but Baleba hasn't really done anything. Neither positive or not negative. Hinselwood now into Dunk. They need to be careful though with Brighton. Because if Brighton score the first goal, they can absorb the pressure very well. or at least they got last season. But they have entirely new team sheets every season, so... Now Saka here, just delivering the ball straight back to Brighton. Brighton gave a poor pass there. Saka delivered the ball straight back to Arsenal. Or sorry, to Brighton. That's the kind of stuff that Doku does a lot too. Now, I'm not saying that Saka is like Doku. Saka is way better than Doku, yeah, but that's the type of stuff that Doku does. Just, oh, you win the ball back, now give it back to the opponent's team. Now, Brighton here on the ball. Mitoma. Into João Pedro. And Pedro, well, cross it in. Not a great cross, but Headley has gotten to it. That is terrible defending there by Jurgen Timber. He was asleep. Wide asleep, and meant they got a free header there. Arsenal back on the ball though. Saliba now. And now Ben White. It's a toss-up between Ben White and Carvajal. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Arsenal fans are so delusional sometimes. Anyhow, ball here with Timber again. Or sorry, no, this is Gabriel. Now Saliba. And the game is being stopped here. Somebody went down to the ground. Milner from Brighton is on the ground for some reason. I don't know why he's on the ground. I don't think anything happens. Something must have snapped with Milner. I hope for him it's not too bad, because he is one of the better players at Brighton. He's one of their only experienced players. Like, Brighton have way too many kids on the pitch. Milner is one of the experienced players that gives some calm to that pitch. So if he comes off, that's bad for Brighton. I don't really know who they can bring on for Milner. I feel like they don't really have that many good experienced players here at Brighton. Yeah, he's still down on the ground here. If he's just randomly going to the ground like that, in the first half, that's 9 out of 10 times a sign that something snapped. Timberman from RPGs. We're at 50 minutes now. There will probably be quite a bit of stoppage time here in the first half. We're only at 15 minutes, but there's already been so many stoppages in play. And now with Timber coming off, I'm getting a call from Brussels. What is going on with my phone right now? If you're calling me from Brussels, you can fuck off. You know, if you're not from Belgium, yeah? If you get a call from an unknown number from Brussels, that is a scam call. 9 out of 10 times, if you get a random call from Brussels, that is a scam call. Don't pick them up. They are very annoying though. Because sometimes they will try 4 or 5 times. And if you block the number, they just go with a different number. They are very persistent. You gotta give them that. Anyhow, game has kicked off again. And now ball into Saka here. Saka goes backwards into White. White's now onto the left looking for Trossard. And Trossard on the ball. Going forwards, crosses it in, and it's a good cross. Oh, the guy gets it. Oh, he should do more with that. He should do more with that. That was a beautiful chance there. Entirely created by Trossard as well. Credits to Ben White though for the beautiful long ball here onto Trossard. Odegaard has to do more with that. Look at this beautiful cross. Trossard saw the space that Odegaard was running into. And Odegaard just wasted it. Odegaard is complaining now. Don't know what you're complaining about. You need to shut up if you waste a chance like that. Like for real though. Even if you're the captain, yeah, it doesn't matter if you're the captain or not. if you miss a chance like that, and everyone who played football at the youth academies and stuff like that knows this. You miss a chance like that, you shut the fuck up. You don't complain to anyone or anything. That is horrendous by Odegaard. But Arsenal is getting forward so a bit better now, at the very least. And offside here now for by Arsenal. Free kick for Brighton in their own half. Now a ball onto the right here. Brighton holding onto it with Veltman. Now Dunk. Dunk into Hinselwood, who has stepped into midfield here. And support pass by Hinselwood and straight into Jurgen Timber here for Arsenal. Odegaard now. Poor touch and ball goes out of play. Odegaard is down on the ground as well. He's writhing in pain. Probably overreacting just a bit. Let's see that on replay here. Like, he went through, yeah, but... I mean, yeah, he kind of caught Odegaard's knee, but... Like, let's be honest. If these footballers wore proper shin pads, he would not be on the ground right now. He would not feel that. But yeah, they all wear these tiny little shin pads. Because they're more aerodynamic or something like that. They have better mobility. No, you don't. Your shin... You can't move your shin. Like, you can move your knee, your shin can't move. Just with proper shin protection, yeah? But now, these players, they wear this tiny shin protection. And then they go down to the ground when they get kicked. And they're writhing in pain. And Odegaard still on the ground here. Let's see if he'll get up or not. He'll have to get up because Arsenal don't have a 10 other than Odegaard, do they now? Odegaard still on the ground. Prediction, it is our futures against Louvière. I mean, Arsenal, Anderlecht, sorry. I'm watching the Arsenal game right now, that's why I'm thinking about Arsenal. I don't know, I don't really watch the second division of Belgian football. But I think Anderlecht's youth team is playing pretty well at the moment, aren't they? So I think Anderlecht probably win. And let me start a poll actually. Oh, because I just realized that I haven't started the poll yet that I always start. So there it is. And can you show me that? I'm pretty sure the chat came in here, but it won't show me. Now ball on the right here. With Trossard, who shifted all the way into the right wing position. And now a corner for Arsenal. Saka is taking the corner. Corner taken by Saka, headed away, and put back into the box by Odegaard. Ball still up in the air, and headed backwards by, I believe, Minty towards his goalkeeper there. Verbrugge, sorry, now on the ball. What do you think about Lee Gunner's opinion that Odegaard is not a 10? Well, I don't want to diss any other YouTubers here, because, let's be honest, if any big YouTubers come out swinging about my opinions, I don't really have the channel to to resist that, do I now? But I'm not sure, to be honest. I can see where he's coming from, because what Lee Gunner says is like, he says that Odegaard is like an 8, right? If I'm not mistaken. I can see where he's coming from. I'm just not. I think Odegaard can play as an 8, but I think he can also play as a 10. I think you can have it both ways. And maybe for Arsenal, having Odegaard as an 8, Rice as a 6, and bringing in an extra 10, maybe that works. And then if Rice is injured, you simply slot in Partey into the 6th role. Or if Odegaard is injured, well, you have a 10 and you have an 8, with Rice being able to play 8. So I can see where he's coming from with that. I don't know if I agree though. But I do think that Arsenal probably need a 10. Because if they have a 10, then even if Odegaard or Rice gets injured, they will be fine. But if they both get injured, probably not. If they both get injured, then yeah. I mean, Jorginho maybe, but I can definitely see where he's coming from with that. Well, then maybe they're not doing very good. Now Brighton, ball backwards here. To Dunk. I'll still go with Anderlecht to win, because I'm pretty sure that Louvière is newly promoted, so I'll still go with Anderlecht to win. Now I'll throw in here. The Brighton fans are giving it a big one. Throw in for Arsenal at the halfway line, they go backwards. Rea, that's the first time he's actually had a ball in his feet this game, I think. And now I'll throw in for Arsenal or Brighton. I think they've given it towards Brighton here. They've given a free kick. Really? Okay, anyhow. Brighton now on the ball. Mitoma makes a run. It goes unseen. And Brighton hold on to it here. Hinselwood goes backwards. Now into João Pedro. João Pedro tries to boot one forwards. Doesn't come off. And now Odegaard into the ball. Odegaard forwards into Havertz. Havertz has to give it to Saka. That's scored by Havertz. And now Brighton can go forwards to the right. And Minte goes down to the ground. He gets the ball backwards to Veltman. Now Milner gets a touch on the ball. As the ball goes back to Veltman here on the right. Brighton holding onto the ball with their defenders. Hinselwood steps up quite a lot into this midfield here, but he loses the ball a bit too much for the stepping into midfield like that. Like, if you're going to have a fullback to step into midfield, you'd expect them to be able to hold onto a ball. Throw and taken backwards by Brighton. Now Brighton ball into Mitoma here, who's having to come low to collect it. Now long ball by Brighton, looking for João Pedro here on the left wing. And Pedro gets onto it. Shot got inside, he goes outside, and that is poor defending there by Ben White. But Arsenal get the ball out of their box. Now a throw in for Brighton though. And that was poor defending. Should have never been that easy. Should have never been called out that easily with a feint. Hinselwood shoots from distance. Ball goes into an Arsenal player, but goes safely to Mitoma here now. Brighton now. João Pedro. Now Dunk. Back to Pedro. Pedro should go more centrally. He's not doing a lot over here. Now Hinselwood. Hinselwood can cross it. He does. And the cross is spored. Arsenal put it out for a corner. I think Timber could have cleared it a bit further than that. I think Timber was under no pressure there. He could have booted that ball straight back to Brighton's half. But now he's given away a corner. Who takes the corners for Brighton? I have actually no idea. I think Minte has taken this one. And the corner is terrible. Utterly terrible. And that's going to be a free kick hit for Arsenal in their own half. Saka was waiting for that contact, always to go down like a little pussy, because modern football. And apparently, Brighton have had 82% of possession in the last 10 minutes. It really doesn't feel like that. Because what Brighton do with possession is nothing. When Arsenal have the ball, yeah, they hold it in their own half for a bit, but then they go forwards. Brighton do nothing with the ball here, so pretty surprised that they seem to have the majority of possession here. Now Saka, oh, that's spoiled by Saka. He's gone down to the ground. Mitoma now, and he's dispossessed a bit too easily. And I think that this will be a... I don't think that this will be a free kick rather for Arsenal. And that's a dive by Saka. He was waiting for the contact so he could dive. Throw in now by Brighton. Ball headed forwards. João Pedro ball into... oh, that's very well done there by... I believe Minte. Now a ball into midfield hit. Baleba coming up, he has to give the ball to the right hit. He does, and it's a decent chance hit, but Minte, poor control. And Welbeck is in the box. Minte crosses it towards Welbeck, headed away by Saliba. And Havertz gives the ball straight to Mitoma! I don't know if that was supposed to be a cross or a shot, but it was not good. Arsenal is the architect of their own downfall here at the moment. Long kick by Arsenal. Now ball headed away. And now a throw in. Arsenal wanna lose. We will be there. Welbeck dagger, you said. Might be seeing one. But I've watched enough of Arsenal to know they will score a goal in the second half and then they'll start spamming them. Arsenal played terribly. They somehow get away with it. Then in the second half they start scoring goals. That's how it goes for Arsenal. Saliba now into Timber. Timber goes backwards to Rea. David Rea. Long ball forwards. And Hinselwood goes down to the ground here as he brings Saka down to the ground as well. Saka has stayed down, but play is allowed to continue as Arsenal have the ball. Now they've lost the ball. And referee stops play. Let's see Saka here. It's a dive by Saka. It's a dive by Saka, and then, because he's down on the ground, and I believe Hinsel is stepping backwards, he steps on Saka's leg. Completely your own fault. Completely your own fault here. Will be a drop ball now for Brighton, and they'll have the ball. Saka is complaining, but you're gonna have to shut up, mates. Ball for the Brighton here. Saka injury out for 6 months. Yes, yes. You shouldn't play on players to get injured. You shouldn't play on players to get injured, but considering how much Saka has played football already and has run and stuff like that, he's getting to the age where his legs will go, isn't he? Because Saka, if I'm not mistaken, he's 24 now. Let me check that. Is he 24? He's 22. Okay, he's way younger than I thought. But yeah, Saka, I mean, when he's 26, he'll be gone. Because that's what always happens with these youth players who play way too much football. So, I don't quite like playing on players' downfall. Or on their injuries, but Saka, it ain't looking good for him, is it? Turning 23 and has played way too much football already. Odegaard now. Odegaard dispossessed. Now it's a free kick hit for Arsenal. Just a bit ahead of the halfway line here. And now ball onto Saka. Now Saliba into Saka again. Saka goes backwards into Saliba. And Saliba again. Holding onto the ball here, Arsenal, not going forwards. And Brighton remaining in shape, being disciplined here in defence. I've seen the Saka story so many times. Owen, Rooney, etc. They always think their player will be different somehow. Yeah, it's actually staggering how many times we've seen that. Owen, perfect example. Owen was 20 years old and the best player in the world. 25 years old, sorry. Done. His legs were gone. Like Rooney, same story. He was the best striker in the Premier League at 21 years old. Heck, he was the best striker in the Premier League at 19 years old. He played way too much football. And people are like, oh no, Rooney, he will be fine when he's 30. Rooney will be best player in the world at 30. He will always be that amazing. Because they saw him at 24 and he was balling at 24. And then, well, Rooney's legs went. And it was in less than a season, yeah. I remember it with Rooney. I remember Rooney in 3 months. Rooney went from one of the best players in the world to completely washed. You saw the same thing with Owen, you're gonna see the same thing with Saka. When you play players too much, that happens. And people never want to believe it. Arsenal fans don't want to believe it, but trust me, I've watched football for long enough. It's gonna be the same story, all over again, 3 months. And they'll be gone. And then you'll have to sell them to some mid-table club. Long ball hit now by Brighton. Club women 0-0 at the moment with Leuven women, but I think that game is still going at the moment. Let me open that game up here, so that I can see the score of that as well. It doesn't report, oh that's annoying, it doesn't report the score until the game is completely done. That's kind of annoying, but okay. Now a free kick here for Brighton. Now cross into the box and Rea gets the ball straight in his hands. Now a long ball forwards, looking for the Havertz here, but that ball will never connect. Or sorry, that is Trossard, not Havertz. Yamal will be the same. Musiala or Lamine Yamal? I assume you mean Lamine Yamal. And honestly, I really hope Lamine Yamal leaves Barcelona and joins a team where he will not be a star. Havertz with a chance here, and he scores 1-0. 1-0 for the Arsenal. That chance came out of nowhere, and Arsenal take the lead. 1-0. That was terrible by Brighton. That was terrible. They gave a 3-goal away there. And a decent finish by Havertz. What was I saying about Jamal? Yeah, I hope he leaves Barcelona and joins a team where he will not play as much football. Because believe me, playing less football is a blessing for the young players like Lamine Yamal. Because Lamine Yamal, yeah, gets this. In 6 years from now, Lamine Yamal will be 22. Imagine Lamine Yamal playing football at the top level 6 years in a row. You think he's gonna be completely fine physically? You think that guy won't have a fucked up body? Yamal, he needs to play less football. He plays way too much football at the moment. And young players, yeah, these young players like Lamine Yamal, he's 16 years old. He doesn't understand. Lamine Yamal is currently obsessed with the dream of being a professional footballer, and he doesn't understand, yeah. If he keeps playing as much as he does now, by the time he's 23, 24, he's washed. Always the same. He needs to play less football. He told me now, cross in the box. Cross was blocked. Now back into the box for Brighton. And well defended there by Arsenal. Getting the ball to Rea. That's why Pep Guardiola, by the way. If anyone wants to know why Pep Guardiola is the best manager in the world at the moment in developing young talents, not older talents, in developing young talents, it's because Pep Guardiola does not play them that much. It's like, what? If you play a player more, they will become better. No. No. That's not how development works. Like, I promise you, a player does not need does not need a lot of experience until they are like in their 20s. You should never have a teenager playing 20 games in a single season. Should never happen. Even if they are 21 years old, 20 games in a season is is asking for injuries for a 21-year-olds. So that's why Pep Guardiola is the best, because guess what? Phil Foden didn't play when he was 18, he didn't play a lot when he was 19, didn't play a lot when he was 20. But now he's a great talent. And he will continue to be a great talent until his 30s and his legs go. Saka and Lamine Yamal, Owen, Rooney, all of these players that I didn't watch Owen, not in his prime, but all of these players that I've watched, seen, completely fall off, all the same story. Even Ruud Vormer, same story. He was done so very quickly, wasn't he? Played way too much. Yellow card coming up here. Yellow card for a Brighton player, and the Brighton fellas are getting very excitable here. That was way too late, that challenge by Veldman. Or well, on Veldman rather. Rice lost the ball, went in heavily there for the challenge on Veldman. And now he's got a yellow card, and look at Rice, he's going, why does he look like he's gonna cry? Genuinely, why do you look like you're gonna cry? It's only a yellow card, mate, calm down. But now a free kick hit for the Brighton. At the halfway line. I don't understand why he went in for that challenge either. Like, Brighton did not have the ball in any dangerous area. This is at the halfway line. The entire team is behind the ball. Did you really need to go in like that? That's a stupid yellow to pick up. I think a yellow is coming up here for Arteta as well. No, not Arteta. The yellow card is for the Brighton trainer here. Hustler. And now Brighton free kick at the halfway line. on to dunk. Mitoma. João Pedro wants the ball, he gets the ball. João Pedro gives the ball to Hinselwood, it's a poor pass. Now Arsenal can go forwards. And they can't hold on to the ball. João Pedro. Backwards to Hinselwood. Pedro again. Mitoma is free. He's brought down. And it is a free kick for the Brighton. And a decent area to cross it in. This Brighton manager must... because his name is Hustler. Hustler Academy and all of that, you know? You know what the thing is, yeah? If I knew more about crypto, I would absolutely do it. But it's like, I don't know anything about it. Which is a bit of a shame. Now Brighton with a free kick here. Cross into the box. And put out of play. Gabriel is staying on the ground here. They gave a free kick towards Arsenal, I don't think so. I think that should have been a corner. And Raya will now boot this ball forwards. We are almost at the 45 minutes played here. How much stoppage time are we getting? 4 minutes of stoppage time. Long ball forwards by Raya. And now Arsenal trying to get the ball forwards here. Partey heads it forwards. Veldmanuel gets to it and passes it backwards to Verbruggen. Verbruggen. Long ball onto the right here. Mitoma can't get to it. Now ball going backwards. And Verbruggen picks it up. Can you stop showing me Arteta's face? I know what he looks like. Just show me the pitch. There you go. I hate that about TV, yeah? When they keep showing you the face of like managers and people in the stands and stuff like that, I really don't care. And that's port pass there by Mitoma. Arsenal on the ball again in Brighton's half. That's port pass by Ødegaard. And Arsenal back on the ball here. Now Saka gets it to Trossard, who tried to flick it on there for Rice. Don't know what he was trying there. Should have probably shot himself, Trossard. Now ball into Saliba. White. And Saka. Goes backwards. Now ball on the left here. Long ball forwards by Arsenal. And Rice will stayed off that because he's offside. Trossard gets to it. Trossard shoots. Straight at the goalkeeper. Remember there are 4 minutes of stoppage time here in the first half. Yeah, Trossard was just narrowly onside. Rice was offside, so he looked like he was gonna get that ball, but then Trossard probably shouted at him to stay off of it. Because he went towards the ball and then he went away from it. Headed away now by Brighton. And now that's going to be a throw-in for Brighton. At about the halfway line again. Baleba is free in midfield. Van Hecke onto the ball. He holds the ball with him for a few seconds. And puts it out again. As the referee stops play here. For some reason. The referee was not happy with the ball, so he told Van Hecke to put the ball out of play and got a new ball. Now João Pedro on the ball. Still Pedro. Oh, does that well here, he goes outside. And now has to give the ball to Mitoma. Mitoma on the ball. Tries to get it back to Pedro. Pedro brought down there by, I believe, Partey. Partey is kicking off, he's getting a yellow card. Arsenal have 2 yellow cards now in midfield. Your midfielders are the one who put on the handbrake, so you don't want them to get a yellow card, especially not at a 1-0. That's also a silly yellow card. Just pulling on somebody like that, that's silly. Thomas Partey, yellow card. Free kick now for the Brighton to whip one in. And Hinselwood is taking this free kick. Hinselwood's passing is horrendous though. Let's see if he can take a proper free kick though. It's a decent one. And ball still alive in the box, now cleared by Saliba. And now Brighton with the ball, going backwards. All the way to Verbruggen. Verbruggen now, long ball forwards. Ball still up in the air here near Arsenal's box. Odegaard tries to clear it. Brighton will get back onto it. Ball straight into Saka's face and now rolling out for a throw-in. Saka stays down on the ground, he's complaining. But I think that this will be a Brighton throw-in. No, there will be no throw-in, that is the end of the first half. There we go. Let me pause the timer here. Let me pause the timer, I said. Not reset it. There we go. And that's the first half done. Pretty boring first half, I must confess here. I feel like not a lot happened. So we had 4 minutes of stoppage time because there was an injury with Milner coming off. And at the end there was a bit of kicking off between Arsenal and Brighton. But as for football, I don't think a lot happened in that first half. There was a lot of just standing around with the ball doing nothing. Which I suppose happens quite a lot in the Premier League. They don't do that in La Liga. Which is why I preferred watching La Liga. Do I have any La Liga streams planned, by the way? I'm not quite sure. Oh, please tell me I have a La Liga stream planned in this weekend. Only one stream from La Liga. I do have some Belgian football though. So, Belgian football, that can be interesting. But yeah, only one La Liga stream. For 8 watchalongs in a single weekend. Yeah, I'm gonna be dead. Only 2 Premier League streams though, so maybe it's alright. So 1-0 now at half time. Lee Gunner is probably going to be very happy about it, but they've played pretty horrendously here at Arsenal. The goal, by the way, that was a well set up goal, I suppose, but it was a bit lucky. Let's be honest. Meanwhile, I think the biggest chance was not actually the goal itself, but the biggest chance I think was from Odegaard's cross into the not Odegaard's Trossard's cross into the box that Odegaard somehow missed. But well, he didn't miss it. He shot it straight at the goalkeeper. Like you need to do something more than that with those types of balls. But the goal by Kai Havertz, they are lucky there because I think Brighton was playing better all game long. Or maybe not all game long, but for at least a portion of the game. Brighton gave that away. They absolutely gifted that. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like I feel like Brighton just played better, gifted a goal to Arsenal. Even after the goal, Arsenal did not improve. They improved for like 5 minutes and then they dropped back again. But that's how they always play, yeah? It's how they always play. They always allow quite a lot from other teams. Then suddenly in the second half they pop off. So let's see if that's what's happening in this game. But I won't write off Brighton just yet. I did think that this game was in Brighton, not in like in London, before the game started, because I don't know, I was asleep, I suppose. But yeah. Wait, let me check something actually. Yeah, I do have it here as Arsenal Brighton. What thumbnail do I have? What thumbnail do I have for this stream? Because... Let me check. Let me check. Yeah, I even have a thumbnail with Arsenal at home. I really don't know why I thought this game was in Brighton and not in the Emirates. What is Brighton Stadium called? Brighton Stadium. Oh yeah, the American Express Stadium. How could I forget? Capitalism galore. But yeah, I won't write Brighton off just yet. They did lose Milner, which, I mean, that's a pretty big loss for them. Ayari came on. It doesn't have half the ability of Milner. But if you look at the bench here from Brighton, they can bring on and Cecil and Steele, which, I mean, is still that good. Not really. And he's not really like, he's a goalkeeper, so maybe you don't want to bring on a goalkeeper, but you can always bring on Steele if something happens to the goalkeeper. So even then, I feel like Brighton still have the opportunities there. But what I'm really looking at is Enciso to potentially come on, and maybe Igor Julio. I'm very curious what Igor Julio will do. But Verbruggen has been a bit shaky today. I won't be surprised if Steele comes on, that's what I'm saying. Because Verbruggen a bit shaky. I believe it was Verbruggen who gave that ball away to Havertz, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but Verbruggen is the one who gave the ball to Havertz, if I'm not mistaken. So, won't be surprised to see Steele come on. You can bring on Enciso, Estupian. It's not like they have no options on the bench. Mente has been not too great. João Pedro, proper stinker by João Pedro. Welbeck is ghosting at the moment, but to be fair to him, he's not getting any service, so... And Baleba, this Baleba guy is not him. He's not that good. I would have probably expected... What I expected Brighton to do is play with Milner and Ayari as a double pivot. And Baleba on the bench, that's what I expected. But they started with Baleba. And he's not been outright bored, he's just not done anything. He's just held onto the ball, held onto the ball, held onto the ball. And that's all he's done. He kept passing backwards. So he's gonna have to come off, I think. Mente off for the... Nah, I think Mente can stay on the pitch. João Pedro off for Julio and Ciso. I think that's what Brighton has to do. And Ciso onto the pitch. Baleba off as well. João Pedro and João Pedro and Baleba off. And Ciso onto the pitch and, well, any midfielder really to replace Baleba. So yeah, second half is about to kick off in 9 minutes from now. Well, about to. Using that word liberally here. And also 7 minutes, not 9 minutes. Because I can't count apparently. Game has been boring so far. It's better than most Premier League games, but it's not eye candy. It's not eye candy. But it's definitely better than most Premier League games, I think. There was just a bit of lacklusterness in this game. A lot of lacklusterness, actually. It was like it was just... Brighton held onto the ball for... Apparently, like, let me double check this, because apparently Brighton had most of the possession. Yeah, Brighton has 53% possession, but they did nothing with the ball. I swear that Brighton only moved that ball into Arsenal's box twice or thrice, something like that, outside of set pieces. So like, they had 53% possession, and all they did was sideways passing, backwards passing, so that is 53% of the game, where you watch nothing happen. Arsenal, very similar. For at least 60-70% of Arsenal's game, they did nothing with the ball. Absolutely nothing. So yeah, second half I'll kick off in a bit. So we're waiting on the second half now, I suppose. Wait a minute, what? My analytics is being very strange right now. Oh wait, never mind, yeah. Okay, yeah, it does make sense. I have like my analytics open here on my laptop, and I had it and there it said like a different watch time hours than here on my PC, and I was like, wait, what? But yeah, it has like all of August, and here on my PC it's just, I suppose, the last 28 days, which is the norm for YouTube. Anyhow. For Arsenal, I won't really change much. Like, tactically, Arsenal did nothing wrong. It's just the players not doing their job very well. Defensively, Arsenal have been great again, but, I mean, they were great last season too, weren't they? And by the way, didn't Calafiori get injured or something? I'm pretty sure that someone in the Arsenal squad got injured. Let me look that up. Because I heard something about that. I heard something about an Arsenal injury. So yeah, let me see. Not Rea, apparently. Neto, Saliba. Well, Thierry is injured, but he's always fucking injured. Tomiyasu is also injured. And Mourinho, right. Okay, yeah, Mourinho got injured. Has Calafiori played yet, by the way, for Arsenal? I don't think he has. Let me check. Yeah, all season, sure. Obviously, Calafiori won the Conference League with Roma, but I believe he was on the bench for that, for most of it. Yeah, he has played a game so far. He's played 11 minutes for Arsenal so far. So I suppose he'll be coming off the bench again. Moreno, Calafiori. I don't know, I think Calafiori is a little bit better than, just a little bit better than Jurgen Timber here. We've not seen a lot from Timber, like not a lot of promising stuff from Timber. If you're an Arsenal fan, yeah, he's not good. Then again, it's Calafiori is more of a centre back than he is a left back. But I saw a lot of people, Arsenal fans, talking about Calafiori as like their left back. Like, even though he's like, I don't know, a lot of Arsenal fans did talk about Timber as left back. Or sorry, not Timber, Calafiori. He plays centre back, but then again, Aki also played centre back and moved to left back at Man City. I didn't watch Calafiori that much, so I think Calafiori was wholly being bought up on hype from being in the Euros and playing decently in the Euros, all things considered, but oh yeah, the Arsenal draw in the Champions League, by the way. They're showing me on screen for some reason. Looks doable. Atalanta, they can win that. PSG at home. PSG is not going to be that good this season. Shakhtar, like, the first 3 games they should win. Then Inter, that's going to be tough. Sporting, they should win. I think Arsenal's Champions League draw is very doable. Very doable for them. Second half about to kick off in a minute. The players are back on the pitch. They are doing the halftime warm-up stuff. So dumb. Don't think Brighton will do much without Milner. Yeah, it's a problem for the Brighton, isn't it, to lose Milner like that? It is a problem for them. But I think they'll be fine. I think Brighton will probably be fine. I don't think Milner will be out for that long. I think he's just out. Like, unless you mean in this game specifically, then maybe no. But I think Milner is probably just out for the one game. As Arsenal are ready to kick off the second half here. In this game, I still think, like, you can bring on Enciso if you're Brighton. If you're Brighton, you bring on Enciso, and because João Pedro has been horrendous, and you still can go forwards pretty well. And Brighton need to go forwards right now. They don't need to worry about defending they need to worry about defending, of course, but as Trossard has the ball here on the left, will try to cross it in. Goes backwards. All the way on to Gabriel, who goes into Rice, and now Trossard. Trossard tries to chip one in, and now ball, for the Rice. Now a shot. Should have crossed that, not shot it. Tried to curl one in. Henselwood gets it, well, it looked like a shot, but it might have been difficult there. Well, it might have reached somebody dead from Arsenal, but it shouldn't have shot that, should have crossed it. Henselwood put it out for a corner, though. Now Arsenal with the corner. Declan Rice taking it. Declan Rice scored, whipped in, and headed away. Now a goal kick for for Brighton. And Brighton are going to need to hurry up here if they want that equaliser. They have 45 minutes, but with how they played in the first half, 45 minutes won't be enough. Like, look at this. How much time are you going to take to make a throw-in? There you go. You threw in a ball. Congratulations. And this is terrible passing by Brighton, but Arsenal now back on the ball. Trossard. Trossard trying to go up through the left here. Good interception there by Brighton. Now a throw-in for Arsenal. Rice will give the ball to Timber here. Timber will throw it in. Still Timber holding onto the ball. Ball forwards by Timber. And back to Rice now. Declan Rice. Can cross it. Is dispossessed. Somebody goes down to the ground. And, that's going to be a yellow card. That's going to be a yellow card all day. Kicked into Declan Rice there. While Declan Rice was doing nothing. He was standing in front of that. Obviously Declan Rice dived there, but that is still stupid. That's going to be a yellow card. Veldman is fuming here that Declan Rice's antics and is going to get a yellow card for it. Declan Rice, yeah, red card! Referee said none of that pussy shit, Declan. Second yellow and red card. Fucking dipshit. Look at his face, he's standing there. Ah, you fucking idiots, Declan Rice. You fucking idiots. There you go. Bye bye, Declan. Fucking little pussy diving like that. The referee said I'll have none of it. Declan Couscous. Bye bye, Declan Rice. Rice is still trying to pop off here. You got a red card, Rice. Bye bye. Bye bye. Get off the pitch, mate. He's not even getting off the pitch. He's walking down the length of the pitch here. He's gonna go all the way to the halfway line. Then he's gonna complain to the third official. And then he's gonna get dragged off the pitch. Yeah, look at this. Get off the pitch, mate. Stop being shameless. There you go. Bye bye. Have a good shower, Rice. Fucking moron. Look at him. He looks like he's about to cry. Fucking idiot. Now Brighton on the ball here. Well, this is a chance for the Brighton to get a draw. We will be the hit. 1-1. Welbeck dagger, right? You said Welbeck dagger at the start of the game, dat zult. Declan retarded. That was really fast, but short. That was stupid by Declan Rice. That's a proper referee, yeah? Most referees pussy out and give a yellow card to the player, to like Veldman did, who made the kick. That referee was like, you're diving, you're on a yellow, I don't care, get off the pitch, mate. And João Pedro now, moving the ball on to Veldman. Veldman towards Minte. Minte crosses it in and headed away by Arsenal. João Pedro will collect the ball. And 45 minutes to play without Declan Rice. That's going to be a bit tough on Arsenal, isn't it? Because midfield is probably the weakest. I mean, yeah. The weakest side for the Brighton is their midfield. Their midfield is not all that good. Especially with Milner coming off. But now that they've got a red card to one of their crucial midfielders, now Arsenal trying to break forwards here, the ball onto Trossard. But nobody is coming forwards from Arsenal. Trossard was very well here to get the ball into Havertz, but Havertz donkey settings, that's what he does for Germany. Fucking hate that guy. What was I saying? But yeah. The weakest part for Brighton is their midfield with Milner having come off. This gives Brighton back that midfield back. They've got control over the midfield now, and Arsenal is going to have to hold on here. Now cross into the box here and headed away. Veldman though on the ball, shoots, blocked. Now another shot here from distance, I believe by what is his name, like Baleba or something like that. I read his name from his jersey in the first half. I forgot it already. I think it was Baleba. Mitoma now. Oh, sorry, no, this is Pedro. Now Mitoma. Mitoma has a chance to lace it off. Now, oh, that's a terrible shot. But, what is Rea doing there? He almost gave the ball away. What was Hinselwood doing there in the box? Like Hinselwood, he's a fullback, but he's all over the midfield. He goes all the way up to play as an attacker and all of that. And that was a terrible shot by him, by Hinselwood. I think Brighton play better when Hinselwood is less involved. I just don't rate Hinselwood really. Now long ball forwards, headed away by Arsenal. And Minte tries to get the ball over his head there, but gets it into his head instead. Arsenal have the ball here with Trossard. Trossard does that very well to get the ball into Timber. Timber to Gabriel. Gabriel ball forwards and out for a throw-in. Throw-in here for Brighton. And I don't know what Arteta is waiting on, but I would bring a midfielder onto the pitch. Bring a midfielder onto the pitch if you're Arteta, yeah? Because currently, Brighton are running amok here in midfield. Ball onto the left for the Brighton. Backwards now. And now into Van Hecker. Van Hekken to the left. And now ball in to Veltman. Veltman sideways pass. Mitoma is free. João Pedro now. João Pedro going up. Still Pedro. Cross into the box and put it away. Havertz tried to get the ball to Odegaard, has lost it now. Now ball backwards to Van Hekken. Van Hekken now into a midfield with the substitute, I forgot his name. And now that's going to be offside. What was his name again? Ayari, right? Offsides now for the Brighton, and Arsenal will have a chance to catch the breath. A free kick here for them, as it's offside. And Arsenal need a second goal very desperately now, don't they? Arsenal taking forever with their free kick. Raya will put it all the way forwards, there you go. And now headed away by Brighton. Out for a throw in here for Arsenal in their own half. Well, at the halfway line, more like it. Again, taking a long time here, Arsenal, with their throw in. How many times are you going to show me a replay of this red card from Rice? I've seen it, don't worry. Don't need to see 500 replays of that. Mente can't hold on to the ball there. Throw in for Arsenal again. Arsenal have a tough defense though. They have a player less, so if you have a player less, you bring on Enciso, you can break through that defense. Just take off João Pedro, bring on Enciso. That's what I will do. Ball backwards here, Raya is not in his goal. I don't know what he was doing. But now he's back in his box. Now long ball forwards by Raya. Van Hekken gets ahead to it, and it will roll out for another throw in here for Arsenal. And Arsenal are lining up a substitute. And look who it is Calafiori. The cauliflower. They need to substitute a midfielder on, not a defender. Like, I get you're trying to defend more deeply, but if this is the only substitution by Arsenal, then I don't think it's the right choice. Mitoma, now that's terrible by Mitoma. Gave the ball away. Luckily they got it back quickly here in Brighton. Now moving up to the left. And back again. Van Hekken is free. Forwards ball. And, it has gone there to Welbeck. Welbeck should score that. And there you go. João Pedro, he's been terrible, but he scores. People will hype him up now, but he has been shit all game long. Look at João Pedro giving it to Biggen. Welbeck should have scored that. That was terrible by Welbeck. Both Welbeck and João Pedro have been shit. Like, let's be honest. Welbeck hasn't gotten any chances. Like, not a lot at least. But come on, that was a clear chance and didn't score that. But 1-1 suddenly. 1-1. Arsenal are they're gonna have to bring on a midfielder. Not a defender. A midfielder. Again, I already said this. The best thing that the worst part for Brighton is their midfield. Now that there's a midfielder less for Arsenal on the pitch, it doesn't matter that Brighton's midfield is shit because they have control over the midfield now. Because they have an extra player. So you're gonna have to bring on another midfielder. You're gonna have to take off Havertz, put on a midfielder, or even you can play Havertz as a 10, Odegaard as an 8, I suppose, but nah, that doesn't really work. Because like you could have Trossard as a striker. Trossard isn't really a deep striker yet, there you go. Trossard came off. Who came on? Calafiori, of course, but is that the only substitution? Wow, that's the only substitution. Trossard off with Calafiori. When you concede a goal. I'm all here for it. Mikel Arteta, he works for Man City. I'm all here for it. Now ball with Van Hekken. Ball onto the right now. Welbeck dagger is coming. You said it from the start of the game, didn't you? Welbeck dagger. So, let's see. 1-2. Danny Welbeck. When is it coming? When is it coming? He will be there. Van Hekken now on the ball. Van Hekken. Into White. Oh, sorry. Not White. Veltman. White plays on the other side of the pitch. Yeah, and Arsenal is now playing with a back five. They're playing with a, I don't know, 5-2-2, 5-3-1. And it's a draw, so... now shot from distance here by Ayari. Ayari will have the ball back. He heads it into the box. And bicycle kick by João Pedro is blocked by his Hinselwood again. I'm telling you, man. Hinselwood is fucking trash. He took the ball out of the feet of his own player about to shoot on target. What are you doing, mate? Fucking proper shit footballer. And now goal kick here for Arsenal. 1 hour gone, 30 minutes left in the game. Hinselwood is a League 2 player, bruh. He plays like it. Maybe not a League 2 player, but he plays like a Championship player. He's terrible. To be fair, I've only watched him like 10 times ever, but every time I've watched him, he's been shit. Proper shit. Now João Pedro coming deep to collect the ball and gives it to Hinselwood, who almost lost it. Hinselwood is trying to get Arsenal back into this game, isn't he? Veltman wants the ball going forwards, but Van Hekken holds onto it, and now into Hinselwood. Baleba is in midfield. Now Veltman is stepping into midfield as well. Minte is free. Can't cover everyone, and that's gonna be a free kick. There you go. Free kick, well, advantage is played here, but it's gonna get called back, I believe. No, because they hold on to the ball. Look at that. It was a free kick, advantage was played, he stands up very quickly. Proper footballer. Now a ball on the left here, João Pedro. João Pedro needs to stay more central. Like, I get it, he's very good when he's out on the wings, but he's been shit today. He needs to stay centrally and just take up midfielder. João Pedro again. Into Mitoma. Mitoma dispossessed. That was a very good challenge there by Ben White, and that is a terrible pass by Ben White. Now a throw in again for Arsenal. Van Hekken now on the ball. Van Hekken onto the left here. And Brighton holding onto the ball now. Veltman is free. Minte is free on the other side of the pitch as well. Move the ball onto the right here. Come on, move the ball a bit quicker. Just because you have a player up doesn't mean that Arsenal is going to stop running. You're going to have to move the ball quicker than that. Mitoma now. Mitoma goes inside, tries to cross it, and put out of play now. A corner for Brighton. Corner for Brighton here now. Now a ball with João Pedro. Again, João Pedro, get in the box. Be central. Take up one of Arsenal's midfielders here, because here's the thing with João Pedro. He has played terribly today. But if he is in the midfield here, he takes up one of Arsenal's midfielders, because you can't let João Pedro roam free in midfield, right? there's gonna be somebody marking him, whether it is Odegaard or Partey. Probably Odegaard, because you don't want to waste Partey on man marking somebody. So you're probably gonna have somebody man marking João Pedro. Then you've got 2 midfielders against Odegaard. It's very easy to pass the ball around between 2 guys, isn't it? 2v1, you're never getting the ball back. 3v2, you might get the ball back, but 2v1, you never get the ball out of somebody's feet. Arsenal with a throw-in now. Arsenal moving the ball backwards. Arsenal now on the right. Odegaard into Partey. Partey almost got dispossessed there. And has been dispossessed now, but he's lucky there. The ball rolls backwards straight into Gabriel. Now long ball forward into Havertz, and Baleba dispossessed. Good challenge there in midfield by Ayari, I believe. Now a free kick for Brighton. Wow, really? Now Brighton going forwards. I didn't think it was a free kick, but if anything, it was a free kick for Arsenal. Now ball into Mitoma. Mitoma into Welbeck, and loses the ball. Havertz now going forwards to the right. Now ball into Odegaard. Odegaard does very well. Has to pass it to Calafiori. Can't get the ball through. And now ball onto the left here. With Baleba again, I believe. Baleba. Ball onto Veltman. Brighton are happy with the draw, I think. They are playing like it. They're playing like they're happy with the draw. They're so slow to move the ball around here in the final third. They should go for the win. They can absolutely go for the win. Arsenal is vulnerable right now. Goes into the box, put it away, and Saka, a free kick is being given here. I think offside. I think offside is being called here. Welbeck is well, it won't be offside because everyone is in the box for Arsenal. Then I don't really know why they're giving a free kick. But Arsenal is certainly feeling it here. The pressure from the red cards. Still, it's only 1-1. If Brighton scored a second goal and make it 1-2, then I really expect Arsenal to make it 2-2 at the end of the game. But in the same vein, I expect Arsenal to score a late goal here if it stays 1-1. Brighton needs to get a second in if they want to hold on to a draw. Because we all know, Brighton, their defenders, they have balls moments, don't they? Especially Hinselwood. Now Mitoma. Into João Pedro. And Hinselwood. Now Van Hekken. And now Veltman. Back to Dunk. Dunk again. João Pedro made a run there. Didn't get the ball though. Van Hekken now. Van Hekken. Yeah, this is maybe a bit dangerous though by Brighton. They are playing very high up now. Like, I get it. You've got a man more, but you're playing very high up here. Mitoma now. Mitoma into the box. Oh, Calafiori puts it out of play. That was well done by Mitoma. They suddenly ball into the box. Welbeck should have done more with that. Now a corner for Brighton. Brighton with a corner, and pretty much the entire Arsenal team is in. In fact, I'm pretty sure that the entire Arsenal team is in this box right now. Welbeck dagger, we will be there. Well, a dagger, in the truest of veins, a dagger has to come very, very late, doesn't it? So, 1-1 until the 90th minute, is that what we're saying? Veltman is making it very annoying here for Rea. Cross into the box, it's not a good cross. Terrible cross, straight into the hands of Rea. Brighton goes back very quickly, that's good. And, oh, that's poor defensively by Baleba, but he gets the ball back anyways. Saka on the ground. Told to stand up by the referee. Now Veltman. Into Ayari. Ayari tries to flick it on to Minte, who is brought down by Calafiori, who will get yellow for that, I believe. Yep, a yellow card for Calafiori. Absolutely no reason to fly in there like that. He was not going to hold on to the ball anyways. Or sorry, it's not Calafiori, it's Timber. They're not even the same skin color, I don't know why I'm messing them up. But, Timber, not Calafiori. And now a chance to cross one in here for the for the Brighton. It means you don't see race. Okay, yes. Anyhow, it is now 70 minutes played. Let me close this. I keep getting phone calls from Brussels from an unknown number. I don't know why. It is very annoying. I'm gonna block this number because they keep calling. And I don't know who you are. Probably a scam call. There you go. Now somebody is down on the ground here for the Brighton. Who is it? Is it Hinselwood? Losing Hinselwood is not a bad thing for the Brighton. He's been shit today. Still Enciso on. For the Brighton, yeah, I think so. I think Enciso onto the pitch is still a good idea for the Brighton. So yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Brighton need to get Enciso on the pitch. João Pedro has been terrible. His goal was very lucky. Maybe Estupinan as well. So I'm not sure. But at the very least you get Enciso onto the pitch. Because you've got the advantage now in midfield. For Arsenal, again, they have to get a midfielder on. Arsenal have to... I think Arsenal are just drop... Veldman is coming off and Minte. Let's see who they bring on. Estupinan and Rutter. I think... I mean, it makes sense to bring Veldman... Excuse me. I've been having hiccups all day. What was I saying? I think it still makes sense to take Veldman off and bring on an extra defender, but... yeah, I think they should bring on Enciso, not this guy. And it looks like Hinselwood is going to take this free kick. Cross into the box here. It's a decent one. Welbeck gets a header onto it, but goes over the bar. And about 80 minutes left of regular time. There will be quite a bit of stoppage time, I feel like. Because these players have been kicking off at each other for a bit. Odegaard comes off. Wow, I'm surprised about that. Odegaard coming off, and who comes on? I mean, that doesn't make sense. You have to take... Saka gets the captaincy, really. You want to give up 22-year-old the captaincy? I mean, sure. He's the best player, but I don't know. 2 substitutions apparently. 2 substitutions here, and it looks like Martinelli is coming on. So they're still trying to attack, at least Arsenal, with Martinelli coming back onto the pitch. Rea now with the goal kick, but he has to wait. The referee told him to wait for some reason. Are they making another substitution here? No. Okay, now Rea is allowed to take his goal kick. That was strange, I don't know why the referee told them to wait there. David Rea now, long goal kick. And Arsenal tripping over themselves. Now headed forwards, looking for Danny Welbeck. Welbeck on the ball. And he goes down. I don't think that's going to be a free kick. Now ball into is that Havertz? I think it is Havertz. Havertz now should have scored that. Now Saka again should have scored that, but somehow staying alive here. Great defending, terrible control there by Havertz, and he's given the ball away now to Brighton. That was a moment there for Arsenal to he was onside just barely because he was in his own half. Yeah, that's what I'm saying that Brighton needs to do less of. They need to get up forwards less. And yeah, terrible there by Kai Havertz to lose the ball like that. Saka had a chance to shoot at open net. It was good defending by Brighton or terrible finishing by Saka, however you want to put it, but straight into the feet of a defender. Club's women are 1-0 down against Leuven's women, which is not good. Let's hope they get a goal again and get it to 1-1. And now a shot from distance here. Now Saka, long ball forwards. And Saka is playing as a fullback now. They're getting all... Are they playing with 6 defenders here? Are they playing with 6 in the back? Jesus, they are. They're playing with 6 in the back, 3 in front of them. Well, kind of 2, 3, like 3 in front of them and then... Or like 2 in front of them and then 1 a bit more forwards. A shot from distance here, and now Jet forward! Oh, Brighton! Come on, Ayari, he has to score, lads. David Raya is not in his net. He shoots at David Raya. The entire right hand part of the net was open. He should score, lads. And they're gonna regret that. They're gonna regret that, I think. Oh, not good hit by Brighton. I still feel like a late goal is coming from Arsenal, so... Especially now that they brought on Martinelli. Showing that it's still trying to attack. Van Hekken now. Into Dunk. Forwards into Mitoma. Leuven, Luik. Let's see here. Leuven. Is that a game today? I don't think it is. Ohala. That's not what I wanted to see. Well, yeah, it is a game today, in fact. I've even got a watchalong to this. And now Saka. Oh, got a chance there, but couldn't do anything with it. Saka missing another chance here for the... Well, not missing it, but... just barely can't get his foot there. Just a millimeter closer to him and Saka scored that, I think. This game is not done yet. There's at least 1 more goal coming. I don't think this ends in a draw. I think next to score probably wins. There's still a goal left in this game. Timber is on the ground now. Jurgen Timber on the ground for Arsenal. And Arteta is scratching his head. Bring on a midfielder. Bring on Jorginho or something. Like, I don't know what you have for midfield, but bring it on. Like, who do they have in midfield, really? They have Jorginho. They have Zinchenko. And that's it. So, I mean, neither is really great, is it? Neither is great. Declan Rice bottling it for the Asna. Horrendous yellow card, second yellow by Declan, isn't it? So stupid. You're diving like that when you're already on a yellow. Like, I mean, to be fair to him, most referees in the Premier League don't have the balls to give a second yellow for that. But I think it is the right decision. It's just most referees don't have the balls to actually make that decision. Especially not on big clubs. This referee here, he's had a very good game. He's had a very good game, this referee. I don't think I've said anything negatively about the referee this game. which normally every game I'm complaining about referee is doing this wrong, doing that wrong. This referee, very great game. Arteta wants a substitution. And he's bringing Zinchenko on. Giving instructions to Zinchenko here. Is Zinchenko coming on for Timber? Timber is coming back onto the pitch. Long ball by Brighton. Giving the ball away to Arsenal there. Zinchenko is coming on for Timber. Now I would imagine Zinchenko goes into midfield. And and they go into a back four. Like a 4-3... I don't know, 4-3-2 I suppose. Maybe 4-4-1. And yeah, Timber off here. Now a long goal kick again by Arsenal. UEFA Champions League, Dortmund at home. Yeah, the fixtures did get released, didn't they? Champions League fixtures. Because they did get released. Let me see. Who do we get when? Yeah, we start off with Dortmund at home. Dortmund at home is the first game. Second game is, as Arsenal go forward here, with Van Hecke on the ball. Second game, where is Club Brugge? Second game is Sturm Graz away. Then third game is Milan away. Fourth game is Aston Villa at home. Let's see. Celtic away is fifth game. Sixth game is Sporting. I think I like that. Seventh game is Juve. By then, Juve might have already qualified and will bring out our B team. So at home, against Juve, bringing out a B team, that is fine. And then 8th game is Man City. Perfect. Man City for last. By the 8th game, Man City has already qualified, yeah? So that is perfect. That is perfect for Club Brugge. Because again, they might roll out a B team. You can always get a draw against a B team. You only need 9 points according to most simulations to get into the playoffs. So, I mean, a draw can get you to that 9th point, maybe a 10th point. So, I think that's good for Club Brugge. You can win against Celtic, you can win against Sturm Graz, I believe. Maybe potentially a draw between either Juventus or Man City. Van Hecke! Oh! Header! Just barely goes wide. Oh, that came close. So, we have 6 points already. You need 3 more points. Very maybe a draw against one of the teams in the last 2 games. You're on 7 points. You're gonna need to upset one team. Maybe Dortmund or Aston Villa. Win against Dortmund and Aston Villa. Beat who we are supposed to beat. And then I think we still have a bit of a chance. But it's gonna be very tough. Now, long goal kick again by Rea. And it goes out for a throw-in for the Brighton. Hinselhout on the right hand side now of the pitch. Into Van Hecke. Who goes sideways to Dunk. And now on to Estupiñán. Well, I forgot had come on until he got onto the ball here. Dunk now again. We're at 83rd minute already and I still feel like there's gonna be a late goal here. And if Brighton don't score, I think they're probably conceding. And that's gonna be a free kick for Arsenal. Brighton need to score because I still think that a late goal for Arsenal is coming. It just doesn't feel like a 1-1 here this game. Club 7-1 Dortmund. If we beat Dortmund 7-1, then sure, you're a Bayern München fan. You just hate Dortmund. That's why you're saying that. You're a Bayern fan, right? I think you're a Brighton fan. I think you told me that once, but I might be wrong. If we beat Dortmund 7-1, then yes, I'll be very happy about that. Now Saka, ball forwards into the hands here of Werder Bremen Dortmund. Well, Bundesliga always has a lot of goals. Not quite sure about either team this season. Haven't watched Bundesliga yet this season. But I'll go with a high scoring 2 for the Bremen, 4 for the Dortmund. 2-4. And now a ball with Van Hekken here. Van Hekken, ball onto the left. It's a good ball onto the left for Mitoma. Mitoma puts it in the air. Can't quite get a good cross there. And now Enciso is coming on. I mean, I would have made this substitution way ago. Enciso coming on is probably good for the Brighton. Adingra is coming on for the Brighton as well. I have no idea who that is. I'll be honest with you, I have no idea who Adingra is. Mitoma off, really? Don't know. I think you want to keep Mitoma on. He's been very good. Welbeck coming off as well. Oh, no. No, Brighton, no. No, don't sink deep here. You've got them on the back foot. No, don't sink deep here, Brighton. They need to keep pushing up and keep 3 back defensively at all times, but just keep pushing up to try to get a goal. Now going forward here, Enciso wants the ball. Enciso gets it. It's not a good pass though, but Enciso will hold on to the ball as that's terrible defending by White. Now Enciso, poor pass. Had no support there either. Now for the Bruggen, getting onto the ball, giving it to Van Hekken. Van Hekken now, ball into the substitute here. Andingra, or whatever you pronounce it. Don't know who that is. Well, I guess I do know who that is. It's that guy on the pitch right now. And now, Havertz on the ball. But dispossessed quickly by Dunk. Dunk backwards to his goalkeeper for the Bruggen. And Dunk again. Still Dunk, holding onto the ball. And now into Baleba. They're playing slowly here, Brighton. Van Hekken now. Ball on to Hinselwood, who again went to this right hand side. Estupinan. And to the substitute, whose name I cannot pronounce. Loses the ball. Oh, that's poor. That's poor. Now Saka will try to go forwards here. He's getting double marked, and that's good defending by Baleba. Very good defending there as a unit as well from Brighton. Van Hekken now. Ball into Enciso. Enciso stepping up. Goes into João Pedro, who has taken the striker position. Now a chip into the box. And now a shot by Brighton. Oh, not a clean enough strike there. Not a clean enough strike by Rupter. Morgen derby. Yes. Tomorrow is the Bruges derby. Enjoy the game, Wim, because you are gonna be dead, right? So enjoy the game. Now a long goal kick here by Rea again. Stoppage time prediction. 5-6 minutes, maybe more. I think about 6 minutes. Seems right. And Cecil now, sideways, Estupinan, and going forward here, have to move it faster. Oh, that's Port. Saka gets onto the ball now, but... Oh, sorry, that's not Saka, that's Partey, but Port pass. Try to find Saka. Now it is a substitute again. And now ball into João Pedro, who loses it, and Ciso is begging for the ball, but he doesn't get it. Now a shot from distance by Brighton. What are they doing? I am not stadium taking it. Oh, okay. Well, enjoy the game all the same. I hope we win. Yeah, what is Brighton doing? And Ciso was completely free on the left-hand side of the pitch. And instead they tried to force a ball through players in the box here. And Baleba absolutely skied that shot. Now Rea will take another long goal kick here. This has late goal from Arsenal. Yeah, it does. It does. This has a late Arsenal goal written all over it. David Rea now. Long goal kick. Headed away by Brighton. Arsenal will get back onto it with Partey. Somebody from Brighton has stayed down. I say 3-0 Club Brugge. Yeah, I predict 3-1. I think our defense has too many lapses in concentration. So I think 3-1, but we should win. We should score at least 3 goals, I think. Baleba now. Into Van Hekken. And the substitute is making a run there. And Cecil gets the ball now. Chipped over. It's a beautiful ball by Cecil, but a bit too close to Rea. That was a good chip into the box there, though. And Rea is laying down on this ball. 6 minutes of stoppage time, as I predicted. Why is Rea laying down on this ball trying to waste time? Surely a draw is a good result for Brighton, not for you. Now a long goal kick, well, not a goal kick, but a long kick from Rea again. Zinchenko gets his head onto it. Now ball going forward is here for Brighton, trying to win it back from Calafiori, who does very great to get the ball onto Zinchenko. Zinchenko forwards ball, looking for Martinelli. Verbruggen gets the ball in his hands. Saka is fuming. He's fuming at the referee. He went down way too easily. He's never going to get a free kick for that. Now Enciso on the ball. Brighton go forwards. Good ball into João Pedro. Pedro lays it off for Baleba. Baleba has to go to the left. He's taking too many touches. And, oh, ball forwards for Arsenal. Rea gets out very quickly there. That's something that, if they had Ramsdale there, Ramsdale would not come out for that ball. Ramsdale does not come out, and that's 1-2. That's why Rea is way better for Arsenal than Ramsdale. Or, well, why Rea is just better than Ramsdale, I suppose. And now this is going to be a free kick. Free kick for Brighton at the halfway line. They take it quickly. And now ball onto the left here with the substitute, whose name I cannot pronounce. Now ball back into João Pedro. Pedro into the left here. Has to be none. Has to cross it. Has to hurry up. Try to cross it. Goes out for a corner. And still, Arsenal is alive at the moment. And Cecil taking the corner here. Corner from Julian Cecil. It's not a great one. It's twisted away by Rea. And now counter-attack here by Arsenal. It's not a good one. Ooh, almost lost the ball there, Brighton player. Arsenal dagger will hurt. Prepare yourself mentally, because this game is not ending 1-1. It simply isn't. And Cecil now. Going forwards. Julio and Cecil. Crosses it in. And headed by Rutter. Not a good toe. 1-2. Straight into the ground that headed. And that was a terrible header. He closes his eyes as he heads it. Now shots from Brighton. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible there. You shouldn't have shots there. I think Brighton have to hold on to the ball. They can't keep losing the ball like this, because Arsenal will get a long goal kick and it will come off at one point. João Pedro is complaining. Club Brugge swimming team lost 1-0 to Leuven swimming team full time. Yeah, that's a bad result, but we move on, I suppose. Rea has received a yellow card for the time racing, I imagine. 94 minutes played. Arteta is sweating over here. Look at Lego Man, he's standing here. Now a throw in for Arsenal. No. Oh, yes, for Arsenal. I thought it was for Brighton for the moment, but yes, Arsenal. At the halfway line here, they have to go forwards. Arsenal can't be happy with a 1-1. Surely they can't. 1-1 at the Emirates against, Brighton. They can't be happy with that. Prediction, Butler, Aston. I have no idea. I'll be honest. Now going forward here. Oh, that's a great challenge by Enciso. Great challenge, and that will be a free kick for Brighton. Free kick for Brighton. I'll be honest, I have no idea. I have no idea. I'll go with Club next, just because I am a Club Brugge fan, so I don't know. 2-1, Club Brugge, 2-1. And, oh, another free kick hit for Brighton. This I'm in a more dangerous position to cross one in. We're at 95 minutes, 1 more minute to hold on for Brighton and Arsenal both. I think both teams are more so hanging on here than they're trying to score. And let's see here, who has taken this free kick for Brighton? Looks like Estupinian is standing there for the free kick. I think Estupinian might toss it in. João Pedro received a yellow card for some reason. And Sisu and Estupinian, I think Estupinian will probably take this. He does. And it's a decent run. And now Arsenal can counter. They cleared it. Oh, that's poor by Arsenal. Arsenal getting scared here. Instead of countering, they just cleared the ball. Chase it away. They are proper scared here, Arsenal. And, well, the full-time whistle blow. It will! 1-1! It is full-time. And that is a good result. Oh my days, why am I lagging? That's a good result for the Man City over here. And, well, what can we say? What can we say? Arsenal had that game. Arsenal had that game all in their hands. I think Brighton should have scored a second goal. I think they were, I think their finishing could have been better and their decision making could have been better for the in final third, but yeah. Arsenal, damn. Arsenal going down under. Declan Rice bottle job, yeah, they had it all in their hands. Declan Rice gave it away. But thank you guys for sticking along to the end here. I am doing a Dortmund, where the Bremen Watchalong as well, so I will go over to there now. I'll join you guys there, but first I will take a bathroom break quickly. I'll end